Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Executive Chairman Richard Attias and Associates and Executive Producer Doha Goals, Richard Attias.
Thank you. Wow, this was a strong, powerful, emotional afternoon, to be honest. Amazing sessions. And I think we should definitely keep the idea of suggesting a Peace Nobel Prize for sport, because what we heard from the UNICEF team session is quite really amazing. Anyway, first of all, it's time to conclude. I think it was a very long journey. Thank you for being with us until the very end of this third edition of the Doha Goals Forum. So first of all, I would like to thank you all and to thank all our speakers over the 3 days for some really excellent, deep sessions. Both, I think, thought-provoking sometimes and fun. So just as a taster of the last 3 days, we have welcomed to Doha Goals Forum 340 media, which I really would like to thank because they need really a round of applause. They were everywhere. And we need them because all the initiatives that you have proposed will not be, I would say, promoted without them. 140 speakers in 53 sessions, 1,800 participants over the 3 days. I would like to thank the 400 students who from 42 schools and universities. You can really applaud yourself. You were so committed, great ideas. You are definitely an amazing generation, definitely. 124 different countries, with 191 countries reading the stories and viewing online on our website. More than 800 one-on-one meetings happened during these 3 days in the corridors of Aspire Academy. And I would like to use that opportunity to thank really very much the Aspire Academy authorities for allowing us year after year to be here and to use their facilities. Allow me also to thank, on your behalf and on my personal really note, His Excellency Sheikh Faisal Al Thani, the Executive Director of the Doha Goals Foundation. Without him and without his team, we could not be here. Thank you very much, my dear friend Sheikh Faisal. And by the way, I would like also to thank my team, more than 80 people, 90 people coming from all over the world who put that together. And I have to say one short anecdote. When they arrived here like 2 weeks ago, guess what? They started to do one thing, to organize a football match to be all together in this indoor field. So I think it was helping them to act as one global team for the past 2 weeks. So thank you to all of you. Thank you to Bob and his team. I would say that over the 3 days, you have worked together in groups to try to find solutions to problems such as an inclusion in sport, but also to choose a topic you felt were most important. And during this year's forums of the common themes that I heard across task forces, plenaries, and through talking to you are women in sport, sport for community health, physical or mental health, as well as building bridges. Sport for integrating, fragmenting communities, using sport to fight against discrimination for all kinds by race, faith, or capabilities. And I think it's really important to keep that because Doha Goals Forum is only and before everything about initiative. And what is clear is that you want to help us extend the reach of the Doha Goals Forum community. So every single initiative suggested in our task forces needed the cooperation of multiple stakeholders in sport. So it is clear that the need for a Doha Goals community grows ever stronger. Among the ideas proposed today alone are, as you heard, creating a sub-events within Doha Goals for women leaders in sports, inviting participants to start a Doha Goals network in their own community, and building in-country networks to further spread the message of sport via Doha Goals, creating also a prize to reward ethics and good conduct in sport. These are only few of the hundreds of ideas displayed on our ID wall by the information desk. So I hope that you will continue to add yours before you leave this amazing dome. And I cannot, I would say, let's not leave it for a year and forget all the hard work we have done here together. Go home, pass the baton on to your friends, colleagues, and network to see how we can extend the power and influence of the Doha Goals community even further. And never forget that our Doha Goals Forum app is live 24/7. It's not just an app which is live during these 3 days. So we have invested on the app to create your Doha Goals Forum Facebook, I would say. So please continue the dialogue through this app. And if I have only few images that we would like to share with you, maybe to keep and bring back home, they will be on our website in a few minutes. But before, for you, and again to thank you, let's view the best of the Doha Goals 2014 Forum. Thank you very much. See you next year.
It's always a pleasure to be here, and one of the reasons for that is because when you come back every year, you see some progress.
Looking for a better way to get up on the internet and checking a new hit me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. I love Doha. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town.
It is a great platform that brings world leaders and great athletes, just wonderful people together.
We are meeting once again to show the world that we believe in sport as a catalyst of change.
800 initiatives suggested in 30 months.
Nintendo, you just got your new legs. How are they doing?
Doing good, sir.
They're good?
Yes.
You playing football this morning?
Yes.
They said their goal is to install courts in the West Bank in Palestine, in Gabon, and in Afghanistan.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Qatar believes in peace, and Qatar has got so many partners, and we are all the time doing our best to lessen the gap between the different countries and the politicians.
Sport truly make a difference to everybody's life, and together we can make a difference to sport. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
For the first time, France takes part in Doha Goals officially, and in order to make out of sport as a catalyst of change.
If you're getting older and older, and you're training a lot and a lot, I think it's automatic. It comes automatic.
President of the Republic, President Lula, made a public declaration supporting the Qatar candidature for the World Cup.
I am having a blast with a beat. I am ripping it. Old school with some new heat like my.
Where you get confident, and the one thing that you need as a boxer, you need to be your butterflies. You need fear, because it is the art of self-defense.
My girl chicken dead.
I think what everybody wants out of sport, which is a bridgehead through to so many different areas of discussion. Sport impacts on virtually everything that we do.
Racism is a crime.
In the beginning of the educational, because if we bring it within the education, within educational system,
I think sport has a unique opportunity to bring about a value system of equality, of participation.
And I'm proud here to stand here today to offer you a chance to learn and understand the continuing journey of Generation Amazing.
Sport is an amazing and very powerful tool to create awareness, reputation, brand equity.
What was it about Dikembe Mutombo that distinguished him from everybody else?
I think a lot got to do with my determination and my preparation and my approach to the game.
When you watch something like the World Cup, it's a very collective experience. People have viewing habits there that they wouldn't replicate for virtually any other type of TV coverage.
I have shot that basketball millions of times, and that's my passion, that's my dream, that's my goal, and I want everybody around the world to be able to experience that. Every little girl, regardless of her religion, regardless of her faith, that she can go out there and do that if she chooses to do so.
The appetite for sports and entertainment is only going to continue to grow. And so with that platform, that spotlight, and also that responsibility, whether you like it or not, is going to be there.
What our strategy is to use sports to be able to bring them as one team.
Bring the power of sport and the passion of sport to change lives of children.
We have had such an inspirational time here. There's been so many great speakers, so much interesting ideas. There's been so many things we have learned as we've been here over the last 2.5 days.
I would say sport means power.
Uncertainty of outcome.
The school of life.
Passion.
Social. Development.
Independence.
How it elevates us, how it crushes us, how it connects us all, and how sometimes it can mean more than anything else in your life.